Time for the Fantasy Fare midweek update, where we take a look at our most recent column and figure out what's happened in the days since. We're going to start with Philly and Scott Hartnell, Flyers winger. Quite frankly, his owners were kind of getting worried about what was happening to him when he had like 2 points in his first 7 games. There was even talk of moving the guy down to the fourth line. Nobody wanted that. So instead, what they do, thank you Flyers, is they move him up to the top line with Claude Giroux and Jaromir Jagr, and the guy gets 10 points in his past 5 games. Hasn't hurt Jagr either. He's got 8 points in the same span, including his first 5 goals of the year. Over in the left coast, Vancouver, David Booth's been paired up with Ryan Kesler after his trade from Florida. That's right. And no points in his first 3 games, and a few of us are actually starting to wonder if the two were compatible with each other. Well, it looks like he's starting to come around a bit now. 1 assist in each of his past 2 games, although that first goal of the season is still eluding the former 30-goal scorer. So maybe things are starting to come around with there. The ironic thing is that as soon as Booth arrived in Vancouver, Chris Higgins gets bumped to the other line, and he winds up with 3 goals in his past 2 games. So maybe it is Kesler after all. This is Joel Colomby, Fantasy Fare for QMI Agency.